everyone, it's Natasha. In today's video, I wanted to show you Skill Sharpeners Geography Grade 5 by Evan-Moor. If you've been around here for a while, you know that I love Evan-Moor, and I specifically love the Skill Sharpener series. So I did get this for my 5th grade daughter. So there are grades up through 6th grade in the Skill Sharpener series. So she'll just have one more to do after this, and then she will have grown out of the Skill Sharpener series, which is actually very sad because I do love the Skill Sharpener series. But there is 16 units in here that includes the world and its weather, interesting places and regions, physical features of the earth, human activities and cultures, Earth's natural resources, and uses of geography. So I wanted to show you the table of contents and what this covers. So this covers the world in spatial terms. It covers places and regions, physical systems, and human systems. And of course, under that, there are multiple different sections, multiple different units, and human systems continued, and environment and society, and the uses of geography. Okay, so now I wanted to show you what one unit looks like, and we're going to jump over here to this physical systems unit. One thing that I always love about the Evan-Moor Skill Sharpeners books is that up here, you'll see something like a skill or a concept that they're working on. So every piece in this book is purposeful and thought out to work on some skill or some concept. So this is the physical systems unit that we're diving into here. And this one is a reading passage on my grandparents. So it kind of gives some background information on this topic. Then we go here and we have moving plates, and we have some vocabulary words here. And then we have some questions to answer. So I love that it's also incorporating other subjects into the geography. You'll notice that a lot in the Skill Sharpeners series. It's very colorful and engaging, as you can see too. That is one thing that definitely draws me to the Skill Sharpener series. Okay, here we have canyons, and we have the define it words and the questions, and of course the gorgeous pictures. And then we have a vocabulary practice here, but here's the best part of the Skill Sharpeners Geography. There are hands-on activities all throughout. So here we're going to be making mountains with graham crackers and whipped cream. I mean, come on now, isn't this so fun? So typically you will have to buy some supplies, like you'll have to buy the graham crackers and the whipped cream, but it's really not expensive supplies, and it makes the learning so much fun. So I definitely recommend doing the hands-on activities if you can. And then there's always some question to go with it, and of course the step-by-step process. Then we get to how old are the mountains. We have some more reading, the concepts and the skills listed, of course, and the vocabulary. And here is our vocabulary practice and our hands-on activity with the evacuation plan. So now for this one, we're just using paper and a ruler and pencil and colored pencils, but this evacuation plan is very important. That's that everybody should really cover in their homes. Okay, then we have an application, alerting others. So if a town needs to evacuate due to an erupting volcano, what are the best ways to alert all of the people who live there? And then they're going to write about that. The Serengeti, Costa Rica, land of the polar bear, and here we're going to do a birding journal. Okay, so that just gives you an idea of what one of those units looks like. So this is an amazing book. I highly recommend it. Now, I do want to point out something, that this is a secular resource, and so you will see things in it such as millions of years, or like here, 300,000 years. If you are a Christian who believes in a young earth and that sort of thing, I just want to point that out, that you will come across some of that in their geography workbooks. So there's really two ways to handle that. You could simply tear out the pages that you don't agree with, or you could use it as a talking point. Here again, we have 60,000 to 70,000 years ago. It really depends, I notice, on the section. So in the physical systems unit, we don't really come across that too much, but in the human systems, we're coming across that quite a bit. So it just depends on kind of the unit and what the unit topic is and how that's addressed, but that is something to consider. So I wanted to tell you a bit about how we use this book. So basically we do a page a day. So there are about, let's see. So there are 132 pages in this book, and then there is the answer key. And we've always done the Skill Sharpeners books just 1 page a day. And you'll either get done with it before the end of your school year, or if you choose to only maybe do it 4 days a week, or something comes up and you don't do it, or things like that happen. But we just take it at the 1 page a day pace, and it's perfect. You could also do it once a week and just do a larger section. So since there are the 16 units, you can kind of figure out, do I want to do 1 unit every 2 weeks over 32 weeks, or how do I want to space that out? So it's really flexible as far as scheduling options. There's no like lessons or day numbers on there, but we just choose the simplest route, and we do 1 page a day, and it works out quite well. I will say another tip is to kind of look ahead to see if you're going to need any supplies, because I always like to make sure that we have those supplies on hand. Like, obviously, if we're just using paper and colored pencils, we probably have those on hand. But if it was something like making that mountain with the graham crackers and the whipped cream, I would want to make sure to add that to my grocery list that week, so I would be prepared so my daughter would have what she needed when she came to that date. So that's just a little tip. But basically, it boils down to, I love the ease of use and the engaging, colorful activities, and really the hands-on projects are by far my favorite part of the Evan-Moor Skill Sharpeners Geography. I have more videos on Evan-Moor products. I'm going to link those down below. If you have any questions about Evan-Moor or this particular workbook, just let me know. Also, go onto Evan-Moor's website, because you can see a full look inside of all of their books. It's absolutely amazing. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.